The snow was already piling high outside when the company's Christmas party hit its peak. Laughter, music, and cheap tinsel filled the office like a warm blanket against the cold. But when the wind howled, every head turned toward the frosted windows. The world beyond had vanished, only white. Someone joked, "Guess we're snowed in for the night." The joke didn't land. As the lights flickered, the storm outside roared louder, like something was breathing against the glass. No one could see the street lights anymore. "We should probably check the doors," said Mike, the security guy. He tried, but the front door wouldn't budge, frozen shut. The group laughed nervously. How bad could it get? They poured more drinks, turned up the music, and kept pretending nothing was wrong. But then a draft swept through the hallway, icy and wet, like something had opened the door. Yet every door was still locked. Where was the air coming from? Minutes later, someone asked, "Has anyone seen Sarah?" Everyone turned to look around the crowded office. Her coat still hung on her chair. Her phone sat on the desk, but Sarah was gone without ever stepping out. By midnight, the office felt colder, though the heaters still hummed. The storm outside was no longer just snow. It hissed like static whispering through the walls. Mike checked. Frost had begun to crawl up the inside of the windows inch by inch, like fingers searching for a way in. Then someone gasped. In the white blur outside, a shadow moved, slow, human-shaped, pacing back and forth. "Is that Sarah?" whispered Jenna. They ran to the glass, but the figure vanished in the swirl. Only the reflection of their own terrified faces remained. If Sarah's outside, how did she get there? Suddenly the power went out. The office plunged into silence, except for the faint knocking from somewhere deep down the hall. 1, 2, 3 knocks. Then a woman's voice. "Hey, can you let me in?" It was Sarah's voice, soft, calm. Wrong. Mike grabbed a flashlight, trembling. "Sarah?" he called. No answer. Just the whisper of snow pressing against the door like it was breathing back. Then the flashlight flickered over the floor, wet footprints leading inward. But from where? The storm wailed again, and for the first time it sounded like laughter. By 2 a.m., only 4 people were left together in the break room, wrapped in blankets and fear. The snow outside glowed faintly like it was alive, pulsing with light. The glass walls shimmered, and for a moment it looked like the white was pressing closer, swallowing the office inch by inch. Then Jenna screamed. Frost was spreading across the ceiling, forming faces, eyes, mouths, all silently gasping. The group stumbled back as Sarah's voice echoed again, softer this time, coming from the vents. "It's warm in here, let me in." Mike turned toward the hallway, his breath fogging the air. "We never opened that door," he whispered. Yet the footprints had multiplied, dozens of them crisscrossing the floor, melting slowly into puddles. How many were out there now? A sudden gust shattered the wind. The white rushed in, not as snow, but as hands, shapes, twisting fog that wrapped around them, pulling, whispering. Each scream was muffled, drowned by the howling wind. One by one, they vanished into the storm until only silence remained. When morning came, the building stood untouched, every desk perfect, every mug still warm. But outside, the snow stretched smooth and endless, except for faint impressions of faces beneath the surface, frozen mid-scream. If this storm sent shivers down your spine, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling tales that will freeze your nerves solid.